2, 3. See if it's come up on here yet. 3. See if it's come up on here yet. Just sorting out this quickly. Hi Hoops. Rambling with the Brums. Hi KR. Hello. This is the first time I try using this StreamYard. I thought I'd see how I get on with it. How many we got in? Let's have a look on the phone. My phone's way behind. 5. Hi Hoops. Thanks for stopping by. I know you got to go to work very shortly. So appreciate you stopping by. True legend, as always. Okay, I just got back from home. Yeah, it's my notification tone. I got it to annoy her indoors. I did have Kim Possible as well because they're really high pitched noises. It's a great way. It's a great wake up seeing my good buddy. Who's my favorite Power Ranger? I would like to lie and say it's the blue one, but it's got to be the green one. It's got to be from the original Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. It's got to be the Green Ranger, and then the White Ranger, my favorite. What about you guys? And how long is it till you've actually got to go to work today, Hoops? Let's check the phone. I'm not sure how I'm meant to be doing this. Anybody else got any other ideas? If anybody wants to be a moderator for me as well, let me know. Bus leaves in about 20 minutes. Oh, God. Let's see about putting this a bit up, a bit higher. I'm not straining to look at it. Hi, Jack. How you doing? It's a bit off-putting because I got the phone up there to look at the chat and everything's all delayed. It's about 4:35 p.m. in Canada. 4:35. When it was 4:35 over here, I think I was just siphoning off the homemade wine, ready for it to settle for 2 weeks. I don't know if you can see in which that way out the window. We've actually got a thunderstorm going on at the moment. It's much needed rain that we needed for a couple of weeks now, at least. It's been quite hot, so some much needed rain. And the dogs don't really like the thunder and lightning, but they seem to be all right. Got my partner's poodle dog. She's down here with me in her bed. We've got my big fat snory monster out there in his bed. So how many we got in here now? How do I find that out? You're in London, and you just got caught in a storm on the way back. It's quite pretty, the lightning flashes, but the rain. I know it's much needed, but I don't really like the rain. Hoops and coops in one chat. That's quite amusing. Yeah, don't forget you got to jump over to Hooper's Mayhem Aussie Style. Check out his content. It's absolutely brilliant. He's got 2 channels as well. His Dirt Fishing, which is his metal detecting channel. A lot of great finds he's been having. You can find him on Facebook as well and Instagram, so check him out on there. Subscribe to both his channels. He's going to be doing some more merch, homemade. He's 3D printing some hobo reels for fishing. So once they're all ready to go, maybe we get him on the live and we'll see about getting you guys ordering some of his stuff as well. Also, don't forget to check out Rambling with the Brums as well. Another great channel. Enjoy watching their stuff. It's brilliant. So if I get somebody to moderate, we can have somebody just checking their links and putting them up. I'm not quite sure how to do this on this new software. That's all right, no problem. Oh, little light flash then. Might just unplug that second light in a sec. Yeah, let's take that light off. There we go. Let's take that light off. I know it's a bit darker, but don't trust that light. Yeah, Jack, once Hoops has printed up all his hobo reels, he's got some for sale. Check them out. They're actually pretty good. They've got his little logo 3D printed at the bottom and glass resined as well. They look absolutely brilliant. And see if I can Rambling with the Brums. Do I have a thing where I can share it? No. I have to see if I get in somebody moderating. Yeah, Hoops Dirt Fishing Adventures and Hooper's Mayhem Aussie Style. He's got 2 YouTube channels, so hop on there and check them out. There's some cooking, a load of fishing. Another one to check out is Hoops, help me out. It's the guy that caught the massive shark and was in the papers and that. I can't remember his name. Shark Caver, I think his name is. Any update on the wine? Yeah, I was siphoning all 6 demijohns today, filtering them down. They should be ready in 2 weeks. I'm going to get my dad round to try it because he said he wants to try the cherry, and I said I'd get him to try the mango because he's never tried mango wine. No, not Steve Irwin. It's somebody Hoops knows. Yeah, he caught a big shark. They went shark fishing, him and Hoops. It was quite good. Hi, Craig. Remember when we sang Chumbawamba on stage? Yeah, I remember. It was me, and it was you, Neil, Marvin, Andrew James, and James Porter, all 3 of us in our PE shorts with our tops off, dancing in front of the school to Chumbawamba. That's it. Craig giving us a few lines. I don't actually remember the song. I know I get knocked down, but I get up again. I don't remember the dance routine either. Starving Marvin. I don't remember the dance routine, but I do remember I get knocked down, but I get up again. You ain't never going to keep me down. And that's about it. What's that? And heaps of other different vids with me. He's a legend. Did I miss some when I was up here then? Ah, there he is. My mate Michael caught the shark. But he's always on my videos doing the caving. Yes, I remember. Because he was in the local paper over there. And you shared it all over your Facebook and Instagram, and I shared it as well. I thought it was brilliant. Oh, see, Jack, you know it. And David. Oh, right. Now, this is the bit I was worried about. I feel I need to address something in my life that has happened. And I want to share it with you guys just so you know where I've been coming from. Before I started this channel, I was in a very low place and I attempted to do something very, very stupid. I mean, I can laugh about it now, but at the time it's quite serious. And yeah, I tried to take my life. I had somebody who I thought was a friend who talked me out of it. I started hanging around with said friend and other people. I started to not like myself quite a bit. And then me and this friend had a falling out because he had heard somebody had told him something that didn't happen. And he accused me of doing it. And I was in such a low place. I offered to have a fight with them and to let them put me in hospital just because I wanted to. And then after that, lockdown happened and I got really low and I attempted it again. But this is where you guys have helped, because after I failed that second time, I started the YouTube channel. And then I've been getting all these lovely comments from you guys. Keep going, and like this one here from Hoops. I'll put it up on the screen so you can see. Stuff like this. And it has helped to pull me out of my depression. And I've been using the YouTube channel as rather a crutch to get myself out of this hole that I feel that I've been in. And thanks to you guys, I think I am out the hole, knock on wood. And I just want to thank you guys, because I don't feel like I'm in the hole. I'm feeling a lot better within myself. I feel a lot healthier. Thanks for that, Hoops. But this was part of the video. This is what I've been waiting to address for a while. I'm not really told anybody. There's a lot of other stuff as well, but I'm not ready to share that. But this is, I thought I needed to share this to get it off my chest, and just to say thank you to all you guys, all you subscribers that keep sending me these lovely messages, not just on here, but on Instagram and Twitter, Facebook, all that as well. So sorry to get a bit heavy and everything. This part of the video, I just wanted to explain a bit about why I started this channel, and the fact that you guys have helped me is amazing, and I just want to say thank you, really. There you go. That's the heavy bit out of the way. Right, let's get back to these chats, and let's take my hat off. Yeah, so let's get back to these chats, and let's see if we can share some pages with people. Yeah, there's no shame in getting help. I know this, but it's one of them things. I was brought up to not show not somebody with mental health issues and physical health issues and everything. Pardon me. That's why I wanted to address it here on this live stream. Just to show that it's all right to not be all right, and you can always ask for help. And I don't think I've really asked for your help, except for asking for you to subscribe and share stuff. But you've helped me a lot just by being there, and every so often saying thumbs up, Craig, or having a laugh and a joke with me in the comments. You guys are amazing. Sorry if I'm looking a bit all over the place. I'm trying to share some links. Oops, it's the first one. There we go. We got that one. Let's see if we can share that. Oh, let me click on it. It won't let me share it. Here we go. Let's see if that'll do it. I'm breaking up a bit. My signal must be, my internet must not be very good. Let's try that. I think that's Hooper's Mayhem channel. So if you want to jump on that link, click on that link and subscribe. That's Hooper's Mayhem there. Yeah, so delete the trolls, buddy. Give them zero thought. I'm disabled, and the troll told me to take my life because I'm a waste on everyone, and honestly very weak. Yeah, you're right. Rambling with the brums. That's what you have to do. You have to just ignore the negativity. They're not worth it. That's why the said friend that I thought was a friend, I cut them out of my life, and I feel my life has been so much better. Jack, I have a mate who's going to do therapy after going through some stuff and an abusive relationship. Then he just ran away from it. He always wished he didn't avoid it. Yeah, it's good to confront it, but it's also better just to cut the toxic people out of your life and move on, and not focus on that part anymore. That's what I've done. I don't really get a lot of trolls. There's a few on. I've had a few on TikTok, but yeah, but I've just tried to ignore them. It's a lot easier just to focus on the positive. But I won't go out my way to acknowledge their behaviour, as it were. Like have arguments with it, because that's what they want. They want the attention. As you see, I put up generic messages in some of the comments. I do that with the trolls as well. I just put a generic comment. Thank you for stopping by. Stay safe. I don't give them the ammunition, and they soon get bored and disappear. Next link I just posted up there is for Rambling with the Brums for Scott there. Just right, KR. You don't let the stirrers get you. It's taken me all this time to figure that out, that you don't have to do everything for everybody else. You do stuff for yourself and your family. Would I rather fight a bear in the woods or a shark in the sea? Well, I know a shark can swim faster than me, so I'm going to say a bear in the woods. Yeah, I think a bear in the woods, but it would all depend on what type of bear as well. Because you're walking through the woods and you find bear poo, and there's bear poo that's got little bits of fur and berries in it. So when you go in the woods, you wear bells, so you can startle the bears and run away. But if you find poo with bells in it, they're the bears you want to stay away from. See, these, there you go. KR's comment. These are the sort of comments that keep me going. Yeah, the miles thing, that was something that I wanted to do. And my partner decided that she wanted to raise some money for cancer research, and she did signed up to try and do 60 miles in a month. And she's been doing brilliantly, even though she's busted her foot. She had a severe sprain and a torn ligament, what they call it, Achilles tendon. She's got torn ligaments around that. The doctors over here have told her to put her leg up and ice it and stay off of it for 6 weeks. Well, she don't want to do that. So the doctors refused to strap it up, so I've been strapping it up for her, and she also bought herself a moon boot to put it in so she can have a walk around. I'm doing these walks as well, and it's helping me find new places to forage. So that's good. What would you do if in one of your competitions you picked out a known troll from the bowl? I'd probably still send it to him, if I'm honest. Because what would be the point of not giving it to him? Because then that'd just give them more fuel, wouldn't it? It'd be, oh, he's singling me out. He's not letting me have what I won. Well, you have these little bits. Thank you very much. If you're here, your comments, you can comment all you like. You can say whatever you want. I'm not going to give you full fuel for your fire, and all your comments are doing is pushing me up in the algorithm. So how do I decide who wins? I don't. I actually sit there for hours and hours cutting up these little bits of paper, putting everybody's name on it, because I go through the followings and the subscribers. I go through all their names and everything else. Writing everybody's name on a bit of paper, it takes me absolutely hours to get it ready. A couple of days if I have gaps in between or if I'm doing something else. And then I just shake it up and put my hand in, and lo and behold, I pull out a name. Jack's won already once. A guy from Twitter, Vince, he received his. There's one from TikTok, it's Lee Webb. I don't know if he's on YouTube. Not sure. But I need to check and message him to see if he's received his yet. Also, I did a little one when we were a really small channel before we had thousands of followers on Twitter, TikTok, and everything else. And I sent a load of stuff to Western Australia to Hoops. He was the first competition winner, and I've been following him since before then, and I think he's been following me since then, around that time as well. Have the mackerel started running over there yet? I'm not sure, but I was thinking in the next week or so I was just going to take the feathers and chuck it out a few times and see what happens. Go to a couple of different spots, but take the camera as well, and then if something pops out, we could do a cooking video as well. So yeah, I don't pick who. Well, I do pick who wins, but I don't choose the person. It's just whatever comes out the pot. Has anyone else got some questions, or does anyone want to moderate for us? Rambling, do you want to be a moderator? Let's see if I can do anything on here. Let's go back. There we go. Let's have a look what we got on here. Did that work? I don't know. So if anybody else wants me to put a link up to their channel or to their Instagram, just let me know. What is my favourite book? I do like the Discworld series. I used to like that at school. But at the moment, I think my favourite moment is this little tiny book that I got, Food for Free. It fits in my pocket, so when I go to wait for picking the kids up or taking them to scouts, or anytime I get a couple of minutes, I can just pull this out of the pocket and have a read and learn some bits ready for foraging. My partner's started to like the foraging bit because she likes to do the identifying of the plants, especially if I don't know what they are. Yeah, I've got to try and find your dirt fishing. How's my book coming? Yeah, I think I'm about 20 or 30 pages now, but I'm going to redesign the book. I'm going to start from scratch, and I'm going to give each individual thing its own page. And my son's going to draw the plants on the page, and then I'll do the writing down the side. Fishing, find that. But yeah, every time I find something new, I add it to. Partner's found some stuff as well, and that's going to be added to the book. And it's not just stuff that's edible either. It's stuff that's poisonous as well, so you know what to stay away from. Stuff that can be used for medicines as well, and stuff that doesn't actually have a use at all. Maybe even some natural firelighters, like the King Alfred cakes. There's a fungus, black fungus, quite hard, but you can light it with a fire striker. I thought that was awesome. But yeah, once my book is quite substantial, I might see if I can get it published and sell that as merch as well. Craig's Cabin Foraging Field Guide. If I could visit anywhere in America, where would you want to go? There's so many places that I would like to go, for different reasons. Oklahoma is one. I don't know why. I just got this feeling I need to go there. But there's a few places I'd like to go. I'd like to go to Australia, pop over there, see hoops. I'd like to go to Newfoundland, however you want to say it, but Newfoundland, and go see some great YouTubers. John and Sherry live in Simple Homestead. They're great. I'm going to be an expert in British mushrooms after the book you sent, Craig. So if you need help with the extra chapter, no worries. That'd be good. Because at the moment I'm sticking to plants because it's a bit hit and miss with mushrooms, apparently, especially for beginners. What's new and upcoming for my channel? Well, I'm going to be doing I can teach myself how to use a bow drill to start a fire. I bought just a cheap little one off of eBay just so I could practice, and then in future videos I might just go out into the woods and make a bow drill as well and get back into doing the bushcraft stuff now that I want to go and help out in the woods. I've actually started volunteering for a great bunch of guys and girls, and however they want to identify themselves, called Groundworks Greener Futures. They do a load of planting and clearing footpaths so people can go out and enjoy the woods and stuff. They also do employability courses as well to help people get back into work that can't work or have been out of work for a while. Maybe a quick visit to go see Jack. Yeah, it would be good to go see Jack as well. Maybe me and Jack can go fishing if I ever get over there. Awesome, just so much fun. Just a warning, it takes a lot of practice. Yeah, it's just one of them things that interested me. I just saw it and I thought, right, I will try that. If I can't do it the first time, I'll try it again, but I'll give it a go for a video, and I can always work on it at a later date. But my first attempt is going to be on video, because as some of you know, some of you might not know, everything on my channel I've been learning myself, except for the cooking. Cooking was my occupation before I became a full-time carer. See, I could, if I ever got out that way, I could go live in Simple Homestead, go see John and Sherry, and I could pop by and see Jack as well. make a trip of it. That'd be great. Maybe one day. But at the moment, with everything that's going on and the way life throws lemons at you and rotten tomatoes and anything, it's going to be a while. But yeah, it would be great to meet up with some of you guys in the future. What's the fanciest meal you know how to cook as a former chef? Um, Duck à l'orange was a good one I used to do. Um, there's one I do like to do was stuffed peppers, but the way I did it, it was layered with all different things like couscous, garlic mushroom, little bits of parma ham, and it was all stuck together. And we managed to cut it, and you could see all the layers, and you opened it like a bit, like you're taking a slice out of a cake. I like doing that. Lemonade, yes, I love to make lemonade during the summer. But I found lemonade. It's this elderflower cordial because the elderflowers have bloomed later this year. And I thought I'd do it for a video. It turns out my partner very much enjoys the elderflower cordial. We've already gone through 1, 2, 3, 4.5 litre bottles of it already. Given some to family as well. I made her a cheap version of a elderflower champagne with prosecco and elderflower cordial with some ice. She liked that. I just made my lunch a pie and some fruit, but duck à l'orange sounds way better. And that rabbit pie I made for one of the videos, first time I'd ever tried rabbit, blew my mind. It was absolutely amazing the way that the meat just felt. I actually made one for my uncle as well. We both enjoyed the rabbit pie. That's another good thing. But I just like coming up with recipes off the top of my head. It's like when we were a lot worse off than we are now. We had basically no money. We lived off of food banks. I could look into the cupboard and I could see all this different tins and packets, and none of it made any sense. But I'd chuck some of this and some of that, little bits of herbs and spices, a bit of lemon and whatever, and none of it made sense at the time. But it was good, and that's what I like doing, just chucking bits and pieces together and making something that people like, which is a bit like my channel. Bits of cooking, bits of bushcraft, bits of making stuff. All chuck it together, and there's a bit of stuff for everybody. Let's have a look. What else? Yeah, I think I made. Correct me if I'm wrong. If anybody can remember, I think I made a homemade lemonade for a video as well back last year during when we all got put into lockdown. I think I posted that up. What else we got there? Oh. Anybody else got any questions that you want to know? I always answer it as honestly as I can. So if you got anything, that's the way it is, isn't it? They're always surprised when you pull something out of nothing. It's like with this healthier eating that I'm doing, it helps with my partner's diverticulitis because there's certain foods she's not allowed to eat and there's certain foods she should eat. And we had some chickpeas. I've never eaten chickpeas. I still had them in the cupboard, and I've chucked them all together and I made her a chickpea korma, which went down really well. Have you ever lied about anything when asked? Only to my parents when I was a child. What's been life's biggest disappointment? My biggest disappointment. I'm going to say my biggest disappointment is in myself for something I did when I was about 14 or 15. I did something I really shouldn't have, got me in big trouble with the police. and it sort of branded me in a way I didn't want to be branded. And yeah, that's what my disappointment was. I maybe not keeping in touch with certain people that I feel like I need to talk to. My happiest surprise has got to be my kids, if I'm honest. I know it's a bit of a corny and loads of people say it, but yeah, my happiest surprise is my kids. Sometimes they do get on my nerves. I'm really annoyed the hell out of me. You just want to, but yeah, I still love them. They're my kids, so they're definitely my happiest surprise. We got rabbit is best, so good. We catch heaps of rabbits over here. We're overrun. Story goes, some rather English lord bring rabbits over because he liked to hunt them back in England. See, we're not really allowed to hunt here. Apparently, according to my dad, this is what he was telling me anyway. That you're not allowed to hunt this, you're not allowed to hunt that. There's certain times you can hunt pheasants. I think you're allowed to, and like poultry, you're allowed to hunt, but only at certain times. I'm not allowed to lay traps. I'm not allowed to shoot rabbit. But there's people that do it, so you have to have like the landowner's permission, and you have to do it in a humane way, and there's loads of rules and that. So maybe I should brush up on the rules, and maybe we could do that as a video, maybe if I get good enough. I was thinking about doing a target shooting video with my dad, because he's setting up a little miniature shooting range down his garden, so we can sight my gun in. I've got a little Chinese underlever 2.2. It's not like the most powerful gun. It's just a fun thing for me and my dad to do, is just shoot targets. So maybe do that as well as a video. Anybody want to ask me a question? See if I can give you the answer. Yeah, I like your little videos when you're doing the smoking videos as well. Because I remember you showing me about your rabbit recipe, and basically what got me thinking about making mine. And in fact, that's what helped me make mine. But I do like watching your smoking videos as well. They're quite interesting. I've never smoked anything before. Kids are our everything. That is true. And Nicola, there was one other thing that was my biggest disappointment, that I think I can say it's not going to upset me too much. So my other biggest disappointment, there wasn't more I can do, but there wasn't anything that I could do to stop me and my partner from losing our little girl before she was born. That, I think that's got to be the biggest one, not the trouble I got in. I think that one, yeah, that's the one. So, what's been your highlight for the year? Well, considering this year's been pretty savage as it is, because most of it I've been locked up, because my partner's extremely vulnerable. The kids were off school because of COVID. We've been stuck in the house most of the time. Very rarely got out. I think the highlight has been actually getting out and walking and getting healthier. But there'll be more highlights, I'm sure. Get on with life again. There'll be more highlights. What's your favourite thing you've made or built? At the moment, my favourite thing that I've made has got to be this elderflower cordial, because it's sprung my partner into a different frame of mind about my foraging. That I'm not actually nuts. That if I forage something, I'm not just going to poison myself or anybody else. I won't forage something unless I know what it is. So when I cook with it, it's not going to be horrible like she thinks it's going to be. The most favourite thing I built has got to be the cabin. However, I think I'm going to be taking the cabin to pieces, and I'm going to build from scratch. I'm going to do the whole thing in pallets, the floor, the walls, the roof. No sheets of MDF or ply, or it's all going to be from pallets. And it's going to be 3 times the size that it is now. So I'll be able to have a seating space down there. I'm also going to try and see about getting the solar panel in there so we can power the stuff down there as well. Have I managed to get the right? It's not Ribena. It's my eldest son's built the purple paint, and I just haven't been out to get the paint to paint the kitchen yet. All the tiles that my partner painted was from leftover garden paint we had and leftover varnish. She did an amazing job on them tiles. It's just need to get some paint for the wall now. Get rid of that purple splodge up the wall. It does look like somebody's just chucked Ribena at the wall, I must admit. But yeah, I just got to get out and put some money together and get some paint and paint them walls. Locked down, not locked up. It honestly felt like I was locked up, Hoops. It did. It was literally all I was going out for was to go shopping and then come back. So it was like 6.5 days a week stuck indoors, half a day shopping. So it's like 24 hours, 23 hours lockdown and 1 hour to get some exercise. Yes, you're doing awesome with that, Craig. Exercise is one of the best ways to clear your mind. I struggle a lot with mental health too. Getting outdoors and hiking clears my mind. I couldn't agree more. I feel so peaceful when I am walking through the woods. And I'm just wandering through the woods. If I'm foraging or if I'm down the beach and I'm just walking or I'm fishing, I feel so relaxed. So yeah, getting outside is definitely a good thing for mental health. That's why I have the big Get Outside Craig's Cabin logo on the t-shirts, which are in the Bonfire Shop. Bonfire Shop is on my Instagram, I think. I think it's on my Instagram page. I think for the bonfire thing is on the Instagram page. We'll have to go 5 minutes. My work apparently thinks I should start. It's possible they need me. No worries. Thanks for stopping by, Hoops. It's great for you to just jump on here for me. Stay safe and don't forget, stay moist. And I'll catch you next time. David Cooper up the cabin. Oh, let's go have a drink. That's By Hoops from Rambling with the Brums. Who would play you in the movie about your life? I don't know. Mr. Stay Puft from the Ghostbusters. No. Probably James Corden, if I'm honest. They wouldn't be able to go on without the hoops. It's Burn Awesome Buddy being here live. Your work, champ. Keep up the awesome work, brother, and message me if you ever need chat. Yeah, no worries. I'll message you if I ever really need to vent. Same goes for you as well, though, Hoops. You ever need to chat to anybody that just listen or you just need to vent, just message me and get it all out. And when you see Jackie and the kids, send my love. Does anybody else would like to ask me something at all? Anything at all? We got about 10 minutes before the live ends. So anybody at all, don't mind what it is. I will endeavour to tell the truth. If I don't feel like I can tell you the truth, I will tell you that I don't think I could answer you at the moment. But actually, you know what? 5 minutes. I'll give you guys 5 minutes to come up with some questions, and I'll answer every single question you throw at me. I will answer them all honestly. Israel versus Palestine. Who do I think is right? When it comes to religion, nobody's right. Absolutely nobody. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion on religion, but all it does is cause wars. So if it's about who's right, then neither. If I'm honest. Family Guy even said it the best, I think. Oh, there's a magical baby. Oh no, there's fight. But if it was a place that I would like to visit, Israel, if I'm honest. And I would actually like to go to Tel Aviv. Peace out, stay moist, everybody. Don't forget to smash the like button. And if you haven't subbed to everyone, just bloody do it. Cheers, guys. Have a great day. See you later, Hoops. Yeah, like Hoops says, don't forget to click the little thumbs up button. You press the X on the top of the live chat, press the thumbs up button, then press click on live chat again and come back. Who's going to win the Euro? I don't actually really follow football anymore. I completely lost interest in the game, but I would like to say England, but I have no faith in the English football team. I haven't done for years. I would like to say England, but honestly, I think if France is still in it, probably France. I would say France. Anybody else? So, who else is still here? How many people we got on there? I don't know. Sport. You need to follow American football. That's a fun sport. American football. Okay. If there's any sport that I do like. I don't really follow sport, but the sport that I like is basketball, but I don't really I follow sport at all. Um, I would say the only sport I follow is wrestling, but the wrestling that I like to watch isn't really sport. It's more entertainment, pageantry, and everything else. So it's not really a sport. Canadian football. What's the difference between Canadian football and American football? Is it like the English and Australian rugby? They're both basically the same, except for one side's a bunch of wimps, or is Canadian football completely different to American football? Basketball is fun. I used to play basketball at when I was younger. Actually played for my team in secondary school or high school. My favourite current wrestler. Ooh. Um, my favourite current wrestler. That's a hard one for me because my favourite wrestler is currently, I'm going to have to say Chris Jericho, I think, on AEW. And I don't really watch AEW, but I think the AEW product is better currently than the WWE product. It's my current, getting tongue tied now. Yeah, AEW is definitely a better product at the moment. And my favourite wrestler is an AEW wrestler, and he's Chris Jericho. One down, and we have bigger balls. Don't they all have odd-shaped balls? The Canadian football and American football and rugby. So that's how you can tell the difference between a soccer player and an American or Canadian football player. Odd-shaped balls. Right, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, guys. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. And if you wouldn't mind pressing the share button, sharing Craig's Cabin to social media, try and get some more subscribers. Because once we get to 1,000, we can do another giveaway. We'll do a live giveaway. And I'll do, instead of doing the old spending hours and hours cutting up bits of paper and choosing them at random out of the bowl, I'll do a random number generator. Right. Stay safe, David. Thanks for dropping by, mate. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up on your way out if you're off. How long we got left? Got about a minute, I think, before they say we've got to go. So yeah, I'll just take this last minute to plug the channel a bit more and say thank you very much for you guys. You guys are amazing, always stepping up and commenting and liking the videos. I'm trying to get 1,000 by Christmas. Well, if I can help at all, maybe we'll do some more live videos and we'll see about promoting each other's channels. Maybe do a live together at some point, maybe. Yeah, if anything I could do to help, let me know. And I'll see if I can send people your way. Everyone that was in the chat, don't forget to follow the link to Rambling with the Brums. Don't forget for you to all stay safe. You all get a thumbs up from me. Don't forget to check out the merch at the Bonfire Shop. Like the video, share the channel, subscribe, and I shall see you all later. That's it for me today. See you later.